Hi, I am Sharon and I'm 23 years old. I finished my schooling, I did my MSc in mathematics. I danced a little bit, learned an instrument, learned another new instrument, went down to teach MSc mathematics students, which was all fun. I loved my greens and terracottas until I heard about this organization called Teach for India. It's been running in the family for a bit. Um, Wait a minute. Yes, I came to know about Teach for India and what they did. And I had to get sucked into the fire. We went to Flame University, did a 2 week training, learned about education and equity. We learned what it means to be committed, what it means to be committed to self, others, and India's sense of possibilities. I met my Bangalore family. I met Manish, I met Rohita, I made some friends. I made some really close friends. Ria, Rads. It was all fun. We learned so much from each other's lives. We learned so much about the problems in India. We made our family. We learned Lambidari Wale Baba. We learned how to teach, how to execute. And till they thought that we were ready, I took a flight with Teach for India, officially becoming a TFI fellow. I came to the GHS Imidarahalli school. Oh, it was big, it was majestic, it was marvelous. I met Sujata ma'am there. Oh, so difficult to crack. Well, not really. She was quite simple. She quickly embraced me and she told me that I need to be a math teacher for the grade 9th and 10th students, but what? Turns out grade 9th and 10th just had boys. No girls. Okay, that works. Wait, let's back up. Just boys. Let's just put them in a heart. Because they're boys, right? What could go wrong there, isn't it? Um, Turns out these were not just boys, these were 150 crazy boys who just took a new avatar of being a monster every day. Well, that was not the problem yet. I finally could figure out why they were reacting this way. And turns out kids didn't know how to add numbers. Kids did not have fans, electricity in their school, not enough benches for them to sit, no space, and above all, corporal punishment. I dis. Oh, I decided. I decided to give. Um, I decided to give my time, my love, and my most favorite, my math. Mm, but, hold up. But my math wasn't reaching them. They were just cramped up in a classroom and they just didn't want to hear. They would scream constantly. And I was like, why, God? Why? Until I met my new friend, Divya. She's my co fellow, a rock star. She's Hermione Granger, for sure. She said that. I'll tell you what she said at the very end. She was instituted with me as well, and we didn't seem to connect as much in the beginning. But then in school, I found her, and she said, "Hey Sharon, I'm with you on this one." And then quickly, dear Manish, sent us Monica. Monica, who was ready to help and be on board. Together, we were Divya, Mangaluru, and Sarjapur Road. Ideally, it should have been Divya, Sharon, and Monica, but I just made that mistake. But hey, happy accidents! Divya, Mangaluru, and Sarjapur Road. Together, we decided to fight. Crowd management, let's do it. Children with adverse childhood traumas, experiences, let's figure out what it is. We kept fighting. HMs, government teachers, let's take it up. We could have conversations with them, but nothing seemed to be moving. How does it feel when you're fighting and no one seems to be winning? Oh no. Realized that it was not a game of war, it was a game of life. Until one day, all these problems of class didn't seem like big at all. It There was a storm. No, not the Bangalore storm. Not a landslide, not the erosion. It was four boys who acted out in aggression and a classroom that looked like this, where we had our goal charts, our countdowns, our trackers, group trackers. It turned out to look like this, dung everywhere. and we didn't know what to do. Unfortunately, the kids had to leave the school for this behavior. But then, oh, oops, you just saw that, don't see it. We just realized that we've come to a dead end, and either we had to dig or walk the other way, or what do we do? Well, I realized that this was the dead end that lied at the bottom of the ocean. And when everything seems like it's reaching an end, and that's what it felt like, turns out it was just the beginning to a new start. So, what Divya had told me, which I mentioned before, is you must be drowning in 10 feet of water, I must be drowning in 50. But we're all drowning. And we hit our rock bottom and we were under the ocean. However, between all these tears, we have our little Arjun who finally learned what a basic proportionality theorem is. We have Dilip, we have Varun, who finally decided to sit down in class and face their problems that they need to study a little more. Um, we have many other kids who are just waiting for us to come to class. But also, we have a bunch of kids who just want to scream. Uh, I just have to keep a watch at this moment and see what the future could hold. Because I'm pretty hopeful, because there's no drowning more than this. So it's time we swim back up. Uh, that was the journey so far. I don't know if it made sense. Let's all try and make this fellowship happen. I don't want to give up as of yet. It's not, darling. Oh, it's the story of first time. Anyway, see you later.